I'm gonna do a fake. This is the fake intro. I gotta text Dave. We're gonna do the real one in about 60 seconds. Less. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 9 of the Rico podcast. I am the host with the most, the greatest streamer on Twitch, aka Irie Wright. Refined is already here, like lightning. He was waiting.
Wait to press that button.
He was waiting, brother.
Jaco like Draco. I'm a streamer.
The other greatest streamer on Twitch. God, you fucked it up. You fucked up the me. This is the me. You trying to get a rise out of me, bro?
Yeah.
Refined says he actually deaf was. This is 9th episode, Jake. What are we going to do for the 10th episode? We've been doing this for forever. Well, I'm a streamer.
Make it stream. Just kidding.
This is on the other side of me having the wildest and the longest last, 72 hours of my life. Like, bro, did you know that I was up for 30 hours on Sunday?
Wow.
Like, I got up 9 a.m. on Saturday because Aaron had work. Well, I got up between 9 and 9:30, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm up, have the kids, being a dad, whatnot. Aaron gets off work. I got on. Did I stream on Saturday? I did. I did stream on Saturday. I don't know what I streamed, but I did stream. We played Rocket League. That's right. We played Rocket League in Road Company.
I tried to play Road Company a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah? How was that?
Yeah, I got Molly out, dude.
We did our first 3 games. No bullshit.
I got Molly out. I was mad. I was like, wow.
Bro, we actually
fire bitch, bro.
Yo, so I broke down and bought the character pack or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually is strong. But
stupid.
But me and Refine were playing, and dead ass we would get people on our team that were level 50 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they're trash.
Yep.
They're awful. And we couldn't do anything because we weren't playing the team deathmatch mode. We were playing the other one. We were playing the comp mode because the goal is to end up playing rank in it and whatever. Yeah. And we just tried our best. It just didn't matter. And then the last 2 matches, we got a guy that actually performed as well as me and Refine, and that turned the table. And then we had another match where Refine and this other person straight carried. It was wild. But I was playing support that game. I was playing trying to be more supporty. It was wild.
Tactical.
I was more the trying to call locations and trying to get damage off and shit like that. Just trying to poke people, and then everyone else would just drill them. But what was wild is the first match that we fucking played, we got drilled by a guy with a Dr. Disrespect skin.
Oh.
Yeah. Because Dallas, the revolver guy, he has a Dr. Disrespect skin.
That's cool.
Dr. Disrespect has a map with in the dead ass in the middle of it's a giant Dr. Disrespect statue. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's wild.
You can't one tap with snipers either, Refine, unless you get a headshot. Because a refined body shot only does 70 damage.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
It's still a lot, though.
I mean, it is a lot, but considering the fact that at max you get 128, 25 HP.
But so it's still a lot.
But yeah, and then after that, we played Fortnite and whatever. And then I had a podcast that morning with Zach, and then so I didn't go to sleep till 2 because the podcast I did with Zach was long as fuck.
Nice.
We ended up doing 2 hours. The VOD was 6 gigs.
Damn.
This shit was crazy. And I was just crawled into bed and I'm just
hi.
And then I woke up to my infant headbutting me in my fucking ear. Yeah. And then woke up, went, got dinner, came back, ate dinner, fell asleep. Woke up at 2 a.m. Woke up at whatever time. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm going to start streaming soon. Then I streamed for fucking 9 hours. There's Dave.
Good old Dave.
Yeah, left your asses at work to move that wall. Come and do this.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm ready to get paid.
Bro, I'm ready for this fucking stimulus. Like, no
Also
choice.
that. Whoa. There's a 2 on it.
There's a 2 on what?
Fuck. And I pass a pack of cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
There's a 2. It's Pall Malls, but it's like Pall Mall 2.
Electric
Like-
Boogaloo?
It's like a 2. You see
I
it?
can't see it. No, I can't. Oh yeah, the double like
Yeah.
stripe. That's weird.
That's weird. I've never seen that before. It's the upgraded version. Kills you a little bit slower.
Palm Mall 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we die fast out here, friends. We're speed running death.
Speedrunning death.
Um,
Well, wouldn't it be speedrunning life?
speed run to death, I guess.
Oh yeah.
How was your New
Or
Year's?
maybe- it was pretty good. I didn't really do much. I had to work.
Couldn't be me. Aaron had work.
I had to work. Went to my friend's house after work. Shot some mortars off. Not like actual mortars, like the fireworks. Shot some of those off and went home, played BDO, did the New Year's thing on BDO. That was sick.
That's
Met
it.
the GM and shit.
Sad.
friends.
Sad I didn't find my fireworks till after New Year's. It makes me sad.
I found him. I thought it was dumb. Like I couldn't see any other players like launching theirs off though.
I don't know if anyone else was. To be
Oh
fair.
yeah, that's true. Also, trying to like look up in BDO is hard
Because you end up
because
seeing
you're
the
just
ground.
looking into the ground. These fucking blades of grass.
Nova Succession and Awakening is Wednesday.
Nice.
Refine said he
Nice.
could see some fireworks in Velia.
Yeah, I saw the one shooting out of Velia. That was cool.
Yeah. Also, my Nova is like level 60.
Nice.
Like I left her, like punching a scarecrow
Mhm.
and went to work, came back, and it was like had to stop because you're at 99%.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, jerk. Let me go get
Mhm.
this level 60. Let me go get this pen ring, and I'm just gonna be chilling.
Nice. How do you
That's
get a pin ring at level 60?
Yeah, you get a pen ring at level 60 for your season, and then you get a level at 61 you get a pen earring.
For your season.
Yeah, for my season. But hey, I'm still down.
Yeah. So what's your
Listen.
AP on your Nova now?
It's still 198. But like once I get that ring, it's gonna go way up. Because like that
Yeah.
ring has like 14 to 16 AP on it. That's fucking great.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the I'm saving up for a new weapon.
Word.
I almost have enough. Any like a little less than like 600 mil. Bro, there's something in my eye.
Bro, that's the worst. Bro, I had that happen when I put my contacts in. Which like I've slick almost had my contact like roll under my eyeball. That shit was wild.
Bro, fuck, I'd have been freaking the fuck out.
Now you just like poke it and move
No, I'm freaking out.
it.
But damn, what the fuck? Fuck, what were we talking about?
Just I don't know.
BDO.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then like a little less than 600 mil. I'm gonna get a tet, dandelion crescent blades. They're like 1 point. They're
Oh
like
yeah, because you're
1.7
you're
mil.
maining lawn now. That's right.
Yeah, and fire. It's gonna increase my AP by like 36. I'm like, dope. So I should have 235.
So you could go farm like super high end stuff, but
Yeah.
don't neglect your defense
Yeah,
because it
No.
doesn't matter if you can farm them if they just
if they
You
just boink
die.
me. Yeah, like how I got boinked by that fucking guy after we killed Garma. Bro, I was
That-
like, what the fuck, dude?
That's the thing that sucks about PvP and BDO is like
You
It,
can't just be ready for it.
but also like a lot of
It
it's
happens.
like all things are not created equal. So like gear score matters,
Yeah.
and like it's like Destiny has a mode called Iron Banner, and Iron
Yeah.
Banner
Yeah.
is gear. Like it does take your
Yeah.
gear score into effect, and like just getting fucking mollywopped by people just because their gear score is like so much higher than yours, like is fucking trash.
That shit sucks. Well, I mean, I've also heard people complaining about like, or in the group talking about like, it doesn't matter if you have a high gear score if you still suck at PvP.
Mm-hmm. Your gear score will only carry you so far. You have
Yeah.
to actually like learn to fight.
That's what sucks about being a low level. Because I can't even really like the only person I can like fight is you right now,
Mm.
basically.
But then like we both
Because like
kind of don't know how to fight. So
yeah,
like it's
and
like
like
what are
what are
we
the
learning?
odds? What are the odds that the person I fight is gonna be like my level, or
Yeah. Like
or just you're like just barely above or just barely below or whatever? Like they're probably gonna be way higher.
yeah, because like guilds are recruiting people with 600 plus gear score for T1
Yeah,
guild wars. So like that's wild.
shit's crazy.
Yeah, like just bopping people and shit.
Yep. And I know those same people are out here fighting fucking world bosses. Do you get more like depending on the more damage you do to him? It's an increased chop. That's stupid.
Nope, it's just participation basically.
So you can just like stand by while everyone does the work.
As
Really,
long as you have to deal damage to
that's
him
fine.
to
You just
be
go tab it
involved in it.
once and then run away, right?
As long as
Easy.
you actually inflicted at least a point of damage. Technically, yes, that's correct.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. Because I mean, I've been getting stuff every time. You go fight for like half the fight and be like, all right, I'm going to chill.
Let the high DPS folks go and do this.
Yeah.
Aim each other.
Garmith wasn't that bad. I thought he was going to be really hard, but he wasn't that bad. He was just
Especially as a
annoying.
big ass goddamn dragon.
He wasn't as big as I thought he was going to be either. Like, he's still pretty big. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like Zarka is bigger than he is. And you only fight half of Zarka.
Mm-hmm.
Zarka wasn't too bad either. And I feel like Karanda's just like super easy. I haven't fought any of the other ones. I went and beat a level 5 like Rift boss.
Mm-hmm.
I fought Muskin again.
Whopped them.
Yeah. No, it wasn't that hard. I was like, oof. I was like, this is gonna be rough. He's like level 5. The last time I fought him, he was level 1. Like, this is gonna be rough. And I kicked his ass. And I was like, oh, easy. Oh,
Easy
and I
clap.
got like, I don't think I got anything super good from him. I killed another Rift boss, and I got like 198 ancient spirit dust from him.
Oh
When I
wow.
killed it. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, I can make a bunch of Kaffir stones now. And I went and I made like 30. Sold them for like 40 mil. Like, easy money.
But yeah, BDO big patch Wednesday. That's super hype.
Mhm.
You know what else is hype? World's Week in Smite. It actually started today, but like there's nothing wild today. It was a
What's
joust
tomorrow?
tournament. Tomorrow is the first game of the actual
Who's playing?
tournament. It's gonna be Obey. I think Obey and Sanguine play tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Belt Slap and Renegades play for sure, and it's a best of 5. So
So what's the final match going to be? A best of 7?
no, it's still a best of 5.
Oh,
I
okay. I
think
was about to say
Worlds
Jesus
is gonna be fucking long this
long.
year.
Yeah.
But
Because
if
usually they
anyone
do best of 3s, I thought.
best of 3s to best of 5 to best of 7, but they
Yeah.
stopped doing the best of 7s because people didn't like doing them.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like the
It's
players did not
exhausting.
enjoy them.
Yeah.
So I think they just leveled it out and made everything a best of 5.
hmm
I can 1v5 to imagine. Yo, Refine, just grind ranked. Just do it. Right now is the perfect time to play ranked in Smite because it's going to reset in like a month and a half.
Yeah.
like maybe less. So it doesn't
End of
even
the
matter.
season.
Yeah, a whole new map, whole new everything. New God
Yeah,
release too.
I'm excited to see what the new map is.
That Thursday is all
It's
of
the
that
day.
stuff. Thursday's big day. I'm gonna watch the matches because I'm a geek. So if anyone wants to have like a
What time do
watch party
they
tomorrow,
start tomorrow?
like four-ish, I'll be in Discord.
Streaming
Uh,
to Discord.
yeah, I'll be in Discord and we can all watch it together because I'll have the kids and stuff. So I'm hyped. Also, I think Obey's like gonna bring some heat. Like I don't know why I got a feeling, which that feeling could be crushed. Tomorrow, as in Tuesday. Yes, as in Tuesday is the first match of games, like actual worlds games. The Joust tournament's like a community tournament or whatever.
It's still cool though. I guess.
Yeah,
it
no,
gives
it's
people,
really
an
neat, especially like
opportunity to get their name out there.
yeah. I mean, granted, it is Joust, and Joust is fundamentally different, but still, that's cool that like they're showing something else, another part of the game.
Yeah.
I'm assuming what it is Joust is the second biggest like competitive thing in
I
Smite.
wonder how many teams fucking just trolled it super hard to win.
What just like win it? I mean, Joust is
winning
like if you think about it, Joust is really unbalanced. It's hard, or it's really hard to balance too, because like you have to like have everyone be able to get adequate farm. Otherwise, the matches would take forever.
Yeah.
And also like certain 3v3 comps are broken.
Yeah, they're just fucking dumb. Do way too much damage.
Also, they've hinted that Bluestone Pendant is coming back for season 8.
No.
Which that's actually really goddamn hype. Solo lane diff. Oof. Remember the days, Jacob? Yo, I'm about to get first blood. All right, Thomas. All right, whatever. First blood. See, told you. Every game. So yeah, whoever our solo laner is gonna be like Pog. Unless it's me, then of course I'm Pog.
No, you're the jungler. For sure.
I think Peyton could do it. Is she like, cause she's like leaned in the warrior direction recently.
Oh, yeah, she gets solo.
And I know she's wanted to play it. We just have no I know she hasn't wanted to play. Like she plays support just because.
Yeah.
But we have no one that wants to play support.
Yeah.
Also, Zach's supposed to be downloading Smite. That'd be sick. Just get bodies playing Smite. Yeah, bodies and bodies and bodies and bodies. We all play Smite.
I'll look like a cartoon character when I do that.
You slick do, yeah. Refine says his solo lane has 100% first blood so far. He says same with mid. I think you played one mid game, and yes, you did get first blood. No, I think I did. No, it might have been you. I think it was you.
The game we played the other day.
Yeah. Refine might have got first blood. I'm not sure. Huh?
I did not enjoy that game.
Oh, because you were the jungler, and then you DC'd.
Yeah.
It's all right. We just like ran a train. That other
y'all
team
carried, so it's fine. Yeah. But I was like, I'm not having a good time right now. I'm just gonna take buffs,
do stuff,
and run away.
It was fun. But yeah, they're hinting that people are speculating that the next god in Smite is either going to be Tiamat or
another bat.
Gilgamesh. Which I hope it's Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh would be cool. Tiamat would be cool too, but it'd be another bat.
Oh, Tiamat's like a dragon too, right?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on where they get it from, yeah. I've always known, like, all the, like, games and, like, other shit I've seen Tiamat in has always been a bat. Or, like, some form of bat. But I guess it could be a dragon, too.
Good morning, Chef. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the podcast. Everyone say hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gilgamesh would be super duper.
Because there's no bullshit. There's no way that they don't get like loosely inspired by the anime.
Yeah.
Which Gilgamesh was fire in the anime, so
Be dope.
And then let me see. And then, but Thursday is the patch notes for season 8, as well as a conquest exhibition match. So
on the
that's
new
gonna
map.
be so that's
Yeah.
gonna be sick. And then finals, I think, is actually Sunday instead of Saturday. They literally like sectioned it out like for 5 days or 7 days. Started yesterday or Monday.
I might be able to watch it.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'll probably, because it's Sunday and I don't think Aaron works, I'll probably stream it.
Nice.
Or we watch it on Discord. Either way, I don't care.
I need this Demon Slayer movie to come out.
Oh yeah, let's
tired of waiting.
Let's realign the podcast, I guess, because we were talking about like New Year's and stuff. Like, so 2021 is here, and I talked about games on Sunday, which there's not a lot of games that I'm looking forward to as of right now because I don't own either of the next gen consoles, and Halo's gonna come out, and then everyone knows Halo.
But
I'm here. But what about anime though?
2021 anime.
Yeah, let's do that. Fucking Slime starts this month.
Yep.
Which, if y'all have not watched The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, go watch that shit. Don't turn the podcast off, but go watch. Go watch The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. That shit is flames. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. Stone.
Ray Zero. Refine is just spamming Ray Zero.
Oh, what else was it? Oh, bro, hold on. I have a list.
You're like, I got this. It's somewhere.
And they're all like, some of them are in like the next couple of weeks too.
I know. Isn't Slime like not next week, a week after? It's the 16th or some shit, right?
It's like the 14th, I think, something like that. What's it?
Map says he thinks Jujutsu Kaisen is amazing, but he doesn't think it's better than Demon Slayer. However, congrats to it for Anime of the Year. I read the manga for Jujutsu Kaisen. It is, in my opinion, it is better than Demon Slayer. In my opinion. Because I had pacing issues with Demon Slayer. And plus, like, it was... I'm trying to, like, think of the word for it. Like... It had pacing issues from the beginning to the middle, but it played out almost exactly the way that you would think it would, as any kind of like shonen anime fan or whatever. But
I can't find the list.
But Jujutsu Kaisen subverts expectations in many different places. Take that back. Take what back?
Take what back?
What am I taking back, Refine? Ray Zero's good. But it's a isekai, not a shonen.
Yeah.
So it's different. It's its own category.
I cannot.
Refine says it goes Ray Zero, Demon Slayer, then the rest are trash. Okay. Whatever. You have not watched Jujutsu Kaisen.
What pacing issues did you have with Demon Slayer?
Like the mid arcs when he goes to like he meets the other pillars and stuff, like that was like a really weird lull, and then like it would spike super hard and then come down, and it would spike super hard and then come down, like, or like the conversation that we keep having about this movie, which is we don't understand why it's a movie, but it's gotten to be good. I mean, the movie has to be good for it to be a movie and to be making the numbers that it is. Yeah. But the arc that's in the movie is dead ass. They dream for most of it, and then they kill the train, and then Buddy fights the pillar.
Yeah.
Like, so it's really strange that this movie is doing as well as it is if you know the source material.
Okay.
But I have also not watched the movie.
I know. Promise Neverland's getting season 2 as well.
I have not watched Promised Neverland.
I will watch it with you. It's really good. Because it's not like your typical anime. I mean, it is, but it's not. Mm, it's hard to say. Oh, I was trying to see if they had the release schedules on Crunchyroll, but they do not.
Yikes.
It says schedule coming soon. Mm. From what I've seen, though, that Slime is next week.
Slime, to me, Slime is my number one priority right now. Slime is because I have read up to the current of the manga, and trust me, it's about to get really fucking good. Really good. I do hate that the ending of season 1 outed Diablo. That's kind of shit. Because Diablo's appearance is a very large deal. But because it's in the middle,
the orc.
No. Diablo was the guy clad black
that
and
made the orc.
Yeah, no. That was a different guy. It was the one where they did like the last episode was like some weird flashback, and it was about the girl going to kill a demon, and then it turned out there was a colored demon there. He's the black demon.
Oh yeah, and his name's Diablo.
Yeah, and his name is, and they were outed. They outed like at the end. They were like, and his name is Diablo.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he's like the big bad one that Rimuru wants to fight.
No, he wants to fight the red one, I think, or a servant of the red one, or some shit, like Leon or whatever.
Oh yeah, Leon. Yeah, that's right.
Demon Slayer outsold Spirited Away in the box office. I'm not surprised, but also
and outsold everything. Didn't it get like
so another thing to take into consideration when it comes to box office sales is one, you have to think of the demographic at the time of release of certain movies, because Spirited Away now is a classic. Everyone has watched Spirited Away, but you did not watch it at the movies. Only in the last couple of years have anime been able to go to the movies, because what was the last one that we had? There was the Super movie was here.
Yep, both Super movies.
Yeah, and then Your Name was in select release. I think
Your Name is amazing. Even though I didn't watch it in theaters, I watched it on Netflix. But it's still a really good movie.
So something that you have to take into consideration is certain
both
animes.
My Hero movies.
Yeah, and they did really well.
Mm-hmm.
So like you have to always take into consideration, like, even if stuff like outsold at the box office, like you have to think about the time frame that the movie was released and the popularity of the genre.
Yeah.
Which now, because anime has stopped being the thing that you get not really bullied for in high school, because you really got bullied because you were fucking weird. But it's
imagine the anime kids are now bullying the jocks, like, you don't watch anime, you fucking nerd. Stupid Ningen.
Anime has stepped from being just a genre of thing to the forefront of like pop culture. It's like someone released like I don't know if it was a video or article. I didn't like consume it, but I just read the title and I was like, okay. And it was, how did geek culture become pop culture? Which, if you think about it, like, geek culture is pop culture right now.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, it has been for a long time.
Like Star Wars,
Harry Potter,
Star Trek, Lord of the Rings,
now
anime,
Marvel, DC,
yeah, comic books,
yeah, now anime, and I'm here for it. But what's crazy about the Demon Slayer movie, it's how it's made so much money and it's still only been released in Japan.
Maybe they're really fucking bored.
Everybody went and saw it like a million times.
Because fuck it, why not, right? They just needed like an excuse to like be social.
Yeah, like
because
alcohol poisoning maybe
I
again.
don't know what Japan's COVID restrictions were.
Yeah,
I think that in America, our COVID restrictions will come down in the next couple of months only because the vaccine is being pushed out.
yeah,
It's going to get to the point where it's going to damn near be like dystopian, where it's like, you have to get the vaccine or you can't do
yeah.
shit, you know?
It's gonna
Which
be
that's
like
really.
fucking what's that game? Tom Clancy game. The Division.
Mm.
Or it'll
Now,
be like what was that one? What was that one was it an Xbox game or was it a PlayStation game?
give me the
Son of a
premise of the
bitch. You were a guy
game.
and
Okay. That
shot
narrows it.
people.
That narrows it down by
Uh,
none. Oh
uh,
God, Jacob's having a stroke.
I can't remember. I'll remember later. Hellzone? Something? Hellzone?
Are you just throwing names out there now?
No, it's something like that.
Game where a guy shoots people.
No, not Hellzone Grenade.
Yeah, that's a move in Dragon Ball. God, get it together.
What the fuck? It was like, it was kind of like Crisis, but it wasn't
Killzone?
Crisis. Killzone. That's what it was. Hellzone, close enough. It's basically the same fucking thing. Killzone. That game was cool as fuck. But I remember they had all that, like that quarantine shit in that too. I was like, if you don't have your fucking computer chip in your body, you can't enter the city. That's really what it is. I don't know. There's that one instance or something my parents were talking about it the other day where apparently this girl took the vaccine and then died like 14 hours later from COVID.
Damn.
So it's like, okay, yeah. Yeah. Like push. I don't know. I don't have any sources or anything on that, so do your own research, but I don't know, dude. That's pretty sus.
Also, yes, Matt, I
Yeah,
am
it's
trying
me.
to get a rise out of you, bro. um, yeah, anime. I think anime is going to do really well this year. A lot of people are going to. A lot of people are going to get pulled into simply because, like, I think if our movie theaters like open and the movie, releases in America,
Mhm.
we will. So many people will go, and then people will like, what's this? Like, what
Mhm.
is this? Why? Like, it's kind of like how people are less. Oh my God, video games are on ESPN, and they're more like, what is this game? A lot
Mhm.
of people are gonna be like, it's not gonna be why is this anime here? It's gonna be like, okay, what's this anime? What is this about? What's this? Could I go watch this without watching the
Imagine.
show?
I was about to say, imagine watching the movie first, and then being like, "Oh, why did this happen? Let me
Well,
go
if
back
you
and watch."
honestly, if you think about that arc, you actually could just jump in right there. And yeah, you don't have a lot of like you don't have a lot of context of the beginning. Like you're
No,
not
because
walking in with a lot of
no,
context, but the story that unfolds through the movie or through that arc,
no,
you
because you'll
could
be
you
like,
could
"Who the
just
fuck
watch
is
it.
this dude, and why is he important?" And you'll be like, "Who the fuck is this bitch? Why is this sister a demon?" I'm like, you don't know anything. Who's this dude showing up to fucking throw hands? Did you finish the manga?
No, I'm still being lazy.
Dude.
The problem
That's
with the
good.
vaccine is they shoot you up with a dosage of the virus, which is dangerous because of the fucking viruses. Yeah. We
Yeah.
actually right now at work have 2 people out because of COVID. Like, wild. It's crazy.
Meanwhile, we're running out like full capacity, dude.
You
It's
wouldn't
crazy.
understand what's going on with the sister. You wouldn't know why this dude's sword is water-like, and you wouldn't know why Thomas the Train is killing things.
Bro,
Manga
the
is like
rest of
reading a comic.
the rest of the show is gonna be so good though.
It is.
When they start season 2. It's gonna pick up like really fucking fast.
Yeah.
I think My Hero is about to start picking up really fast.
Oh yeah, My Hero season 5 starts this year, right?
Boruto,
6?
yeah.
Whatever.
5. Boruto, from what I've heard about where the anime is, it's about to start getting really good too. Because they're where they run into Homeboy on the train.
You wouldn't understand why Michael Jackson is a vampire-looking ass bitch.
Fucking Musin.
That shit fucked me up the first time they showed him in the manga. I was like, what?
He's a girl.
Michael Jackson?
Well, by the end of season 1, he's a girl.
I was like, what the fuck?
That fucked me up at the because I was like, who the fuck is this demon? And they're like, Musin. I'm like, no, Musin's a dude. And they're like, you have a girl's body. And I'm like, okay, this is Musin.
You can't stand Boruto? Boruto's good.
Boruto's good.
Read the manga.
Read the manga. Facts. It's really
read the manga.
good.
It's good.
It's really
good. Trust me.
It's fast.
So the anime, we actually like touched on this earlier when off podcast, I think, is the anime jumped the gun because Boruto is a monthly release. And so most of the stuff at the beginning of Boruto is filler and does not happen in the manga. It's just junk. It's a lot of exposition because they started pushing the anime.
Because literally the manga basically starts at the Chunin exams. Basically everything that happened before that technically didn't happen. But the guy who's doing the anime is the same guy who wrote the manga. It's not like it's a different person. So it's he himself is adding this shit into it.
Which, as a consumer, I could be like, this is junk.
I mean, most of the stuff they show, like the stuff with Shin, was pretty cool. I thought that was interesting with Shin Uchiha. I thought that was really cool. Other than that, though, it doesn't really get good until the Chunin exams and the Momoshiki shit happens.
Yeah. When Konohamaru kicked the kunai through Homeboy's mouth was wildfire. Yo, when out of the glow up of 2020 was Konohamaru is out here on some Kakashi Hakate shit.
Yeah. Konohamaru's badass as fuck.
Like, Konohamaru is out here.
Yeah, but really everyone he has in his team is stronger than him.
I think their ceiling is higher, but right now they're not.
Yeah, right now
actually stronger. But their ceiling is much higher.
I don't know. Boruto's pretty fucking strong.
Boruto's broken. Like, Boruto strikes me as Ichigo. Like, with power creep. Because it's like, oh, he's just... What else are we going to get? We're going to give him this eye. We're going to give him this eye. We're going to do this thing. We're going to do this thing. Oh, and he has like... karma. Oh, and he's got 9 types of fucking chakra.
Yeah.
Because he's going to have yin yang released for sure. He's lightning, wind. I think he can do water.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he can do earth, but he can do most of them.
He can do most of them.
And he's busted.
He's busted.
Just like Ichigo.
Sarada's busted too, just because she has a Sharingan.
Anyone with a Sharingan is automatically busted.
Anyway, the Sharingan's automatically busted. And then if fucking Sakura teaches her the 100 healings technique, it's over.
Apparently, something happened in the manga or on an anime recently where like people were talking shit on Sakura, which I don't know about y'all, but I've been a big proponent of Sakura sucks for like 10
I
years.
really like her in Boruto, actually. I really like her in Boruto. I'm not gonna lie. But, like-
Refined. We are doing an anime podcast right now, and we keep telling you to watch anime and you don't. So it's your own fault that you're lost.
Well, Sarada, like, I don't know. As she, like I was saying earlier off podcast, like I think she's my favorite because, like, well, another thing, real quick, like side note, they mentioned something in the manga about like that because it's the same shape as the symbol that Baruto gets in his hand, and they ask about it, and I mean like it traces back like to like basically back to like the Stage of Six past shit. Like it traces all the way back there. So they're like, there's still a lot of stuff that we don't understand about the technique. So it could be related.
Well, you have to think that the Sage was actually a set of brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were the children of Kaguya. So that makes sense that would like trickle down the lineage.
Or I thought the Sage was the son, and then the two brothers were his kids. I think the two brothers were his kids.
Yeah, Ashura
and yeah,
the other one. Yo, remember when the Sharingan allowed you to copy anyone's moves and they changed that shit? You could just copy a jutsu without being able to use the element. Like,
you can
what?
still do it. You can still do that. Sarada does that in Baruto. She fights this bitch who's using these like basically like lightning swords, and she copies them and then beats her fucking ass.
But is that like, does she have lightning release or?
I mean, yes. But before then, I don't think she had done it because most of the time she just fucking punches people because she's got Sakura's strength. So most of the time she just fucking mollywops motherfuckers.
No, they used to just be able to copy a jutsu. Like they could just. I think that was more like a.
She looks at it, she's like, and then she like looks at it for a second, and then she does the hand symbols, and then fucking.
I think that was more like a lack of explanation of what the Sharingan was when Kakashi was introduced, as opposed to like what we know now.
Because he could, but he also was known as the copycat ninja.
Copy ninja, 1,000 techniques.
Crazy, yeah. But that it could also mean that Kakashi just went and learned those. Like, and because he knew so many, it just so happened that he knew the same jutsus as other fucking people. So maybe that's why he was referred to as the copycat ninja. Because I mean, even when he was a kid, he was strong as fuck.
Yeah. 14-year-old Kakashi was some shit.
And 14-year-old Kakashi also still had a Sharingan.
And he was a Jonin.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, he didn't have the Sharingan immediately, obviously, but I mean, he got it when he was a kid, and he fucking owned that shit.
Kakashi straight up copied a water jutsu, and he didn't have water jutsu until they decided what the Sharingan could actually do. Dude just cheated on his test, basically.
Yeah.
Look it up. They decided it later. I might later.
Well, he copied the Chidori. They always said that he copied Chidori. But I mean, he copied it to a point where he could teach it to somebody else because he fucking taught it to Sasuke.
I thought he copied it. He copied like the base and then changed it.
Well, yeah, because his was Lightning Blade. He attached his to his kunai because Chidori is just like a ball of fucking energy. That's just like it's literally electricity just fucking shooting out. So he like harnessed his into his kunai and did Lightning Blade.
The writers decided on what the Sharingan could do later on in the story. That's, like I said, that's lack of knowledge of when the character was released. Yeah. Like, because sometimes people, like...
Because think of it like when you were watching original Naruto and they were like, yeah, Madara. You'd have been like, what the fuck?
Madara ain't shit. And then they were like, all right, Madara some shit. And you're like, okay, Madara some shit. And then they decided that Madara could fight a bajillion ninja at the same time. because fuck you, that's why. And then they created element releases. Like, yeah, element releases.
They had to show how strong they had to show his they had to give him a wharf basically.
Because I think the like, especially at the time when Naruto came out, like as a manga, even sometimes you just create characters and you make them cool as fuck because you don't know what the lifespan of this thing is gonna be, you know. So you just.
But I mean, like, damn near everyone in Naruto is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, except for like
in their own way, like they're pretty fucking dope.
Except Naruto and Shippuden Sakura, and I will die on this hill. Like, I'm down to die on this hill.
Sakura and Naruto Shippuden?
Yeah. She got so little screen time. I mean, she got little screen time in Naruto. Like, for real.
She did in the beginning, because, I mean, she had the whole fight with Sasori.
Yeah. She like, peaks right there, and then doesn't really, and she beats him, and then doesn't really do anything until later. But that whole Sasori arc was, like, about Sakura.
Yeah.
Like, that was really her arc.
Well, kind of. It was also about Gaara.
Yeah.
And him, like, dying. And then coming right back. And then Chio dying because he came back.
This chick cut a hole in Naruto's chest and pumped his heart.
That's true. She did do that.
I was just so thorough.
She did that, and she was breathing for him.
I just wish that, like,
that's why she kept that motherfucker alive.
Like, Sakura could have just been. Her. I wish that they had just. I guess because, like, it would have been too broken to have 3 exceptional people on your team, because like, you had Sasuke, who he was a Uchiha, therefore broken, and Naruto had the 9 tails, was therefore broken. And then you just literally had a girl. As
well as also the son of the 4th Hokage and a member of the Uzumaki clan, which has Senju blood in them. So, I mean, I don't know. Naruto's kind of got a fucking Ichigo syndrome going on, too.
Sakura saved the Ninja Alliance. Ain't no one want to talk about that. She's the reason they won. No, and like, but she peaks at 2 points out of, there's 700 episodes of Shippuden. 500 episodes? Whatever. 500. Out of 500 episodes, she shows out twice.
Yeah.
Like, and then if you think about Naruto, like, if you think about original Naruto, she shows out once. Every other moment, she's doing nothing, standing there and crying. I'm so serious. When she fought the 3 Sound Ninja, the tuning exam, like, that was flames. I was here for it. Even though she should have just stabbed the bitch when, you know, instead of cutting her hair, but whatever. Like, but like, she falls off so hard after the Sasori arc in Shippuden, and she doesn't pick back up till the end of Shippuden. This shit's wild.
When they're fighting fucking Madara.
Now, I think that with the pacing of Boruto, they can make her a better character. Because
I like her.
Because now, like, she's a mom and shit. Remember when she met Sasuke on the bridge and tried to kill him? Dumb. She just remember when she told Naruto that she loved him to emotionally damage and manipulate him? Fucked. Super fucked.
When they went to the Kage meeting, the Kage summit, and then like Toby showed up, and they were like, "What?" And he was like, "I'm Madara," and they were like, "No fucking way, dude." And then she's like, "No, I love you."
She did nothing to fuck with Naruto the whole show. I agree.
Yeah, he's like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up. You don't love my ass." He fucking straight up, like, he denied the fuck out of her when she said that too, which I was like, all right, props to Naruto for not being like, "Oh, I love you too." He was like, "Nah."
He's like, "No, too little,
my girl
too late."
Hinata, like, I already realized that, you know, Hinata fucking threw her life in front of me against pain. Like, that's my bitch. I'm sorry.
She stepped. I mean, you got to think she stepped into that circle knowing she was dead, and she did it anyway. After watching her whole village die and or get destroyed, and she was like, he is our chance of victory, and also I love him and I value his life, so I'm going to save him regardless." And she walked in there and died. And they got
And
resurrected, but she died.
I mean, everyone got resurrected. Because Pain OP, or Nagato's OP.
Remember when she was complaining to Naruto about how much she hates her parents? Dumb. Like, bitch, you know he ain't got no parents and wanted nothing but to have a family life like everyone else. And this bitch had the audacity.
There's a panel in the manga where Sarada's talking to Kawaki about Baruto because she's like, sometimes he doesn't realize how blessed he is that Naruto's his dad. But she also looks at it as not the fact that it's Naruto, but the fact that his dad is the Hokage. Because she was like, because her dream, like,
is to be
her
Hokage.
goal is to be Hokage, and she's like, sometimes I've always wished that my dad would have been the Hokage instead.
Yeah, no.
And
Sasuke was a fuckboy, and I stand by that from now until the end of time, regardless of character development. Sasuke's a fuckboy. You abandoned your child for 10 years. Unforgivable sin. Unforgivable sin. Everything that happened in like Shippuden and stuff, and before, like, that's just manipulation and all that kind of crap.
For a reason, he did abandon her to, keep peace in the world.
Yeah, you can't justify. You justify that your child, and you let me know.
I mean, Zarda's fine with it.
Yeah, okay.
She is.
She got daddy issues at the fucking wazoo.
Nah.
Yeah.
Sakura's fine with it. Sakura's like, as long as he always comes, as long as he comes home and he's okay. But like, he just like randomly shows up whenever the fuck he wants.
Ain't no girl gonna love you that much.
Yeah, they actually. Ino says something to her about that. She's like, "How the fuck do you like?" She was like, like couldn't be me." Basically, she was like, "You love that man too much." She was like, I couldn't do it. Like him showing up unannounced, like,
and then turn around and dipping.
He wants to, yeah, and then turn around dipping, or like where they're at now, and he like, she's just like walking down like a little alleyway, and he just like pops up like half dead, and she's like, oh fuck.
If she was fine with it, I don't think she would have said what she said about her dad and him being Hokage.
No. She doesn't wish that her dad was Naruto. She wishes that like Sasuke would have been the Hokage.
Right, but like he would have been there. Like maybe that like feeds into that point, Like at least
because Naruto's never there for Baruto.
No, Baruto just feels like that.
No, he's not.
I mean, okay, there was the whole thing with Himawari's birthday.
Yeah, exactly. But
listen,
that, he stopped.
if you're
the Momoshiki shit, he stopped doing that.
If your baby sister understands and you don't, like, I don't know, maybe you just spoiled. I think Boruto is the worst character in Boruto. IMO. Like I mean, he could be sick, like that's cool, but like I watched the anime and I was watching it with Aaron. I was like, I don't like him. She was like, well, why? I was like, because we know Naruto's trials and tribulations. Like we know that. We know the dynamic of Naruto and Hinata's household. Like we know that because we got to see before.
Yeah.
But how my thing is how could he resent his father the way that he does? Like why is it written that way when Hinata is his mother? Like that's what I don't understand because I dead ass do not think that Hinata could like allow him to be that way.
That's she's still like timid and shit, but like that was the whole point of the Momoshiki shit was like Baruto got the respect for Naruto and literally after that he does not have any issues with Naruto at all. Like he stops being a little prick. Because it's only for that little bit. So once you get past that, like he doesn't act like that anymore.
No, yeah, I know, but like watch like if you're in the first like 10 episodes of Boruto, because that whole thing is like the first 10 episodes or something. You're just like, bro, you're cringe. Like you're such a little shit. And he's like, I just want my dad's attention. Like your dad loves you. I promise he loves you. Like you don't know.
Everyone. The issue is he loves everyone.
He has an obligation to everyone.
No,
But
he like they make that a point a lot in the manga is that like he treats everyone in the village like they're his family too.
but that's all he's ever wanted. Like once
Mm-hmm.
when I think after the pain fight, he realized what his dream of being Hokage meant, which
Yeah.
was I have to stand with everyone in this village. We are all together.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do everything in my power to do right by them and be there for
Yeah.
them and do what I can for them in my own way.
Right. Well, that's another, I guess, kind of a thing that makes me like Baruto is that he doesn't want to be Hokage. He doesn't want to follow his dad's. He wants to be Sasuke. He dead ass wants to
Cringe.
be just like Sasuke. He's like,
Cringe.
I want to be like the support from the shadows. Like he's like, that shit sounds cool. And he's like, and Uncle Sasuke is cool as fuck. I'm like, you're right. Uncle Sasuke is cool as fuck. But doesn't mean you have to be just like him. But I thought that that was an interesting take instead of him, wanting to be
Instead of walking the
Hokage,
same
and
path,
it just
like it
yeah, and
just
it just being, and then Sasuke's kid wanting to be Hokage. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So they like swapped.
I just couldn't have beef with my friends like Naruto and Sasuke did and still be friends. They had like a blood feud.
Bro, they fought so many fucking times. Like to kill. Well, Sasuke was fighting
With
to kill
intent to
Naruto.
kill, like yeah.
Naruto was not. Sasuke was. Naruto was not.
That's honestly that's the worst like trait that Naruto had. Was he
Yeah, had.
Sasuke's rolling up to try to blow up the village, brother.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be Hokage, he is your enemy.
Yeah.
You got to square up. You have to square up. You know?
Yeah. Literally, as soon as they beat Kaguya, all right, I'm taking all nine-tailed beasts and going to destroy Konoha. If you want to stop me, you know where to find me. We'll fight at that spot.
You know, the argument between who won the final fight is stupid.
Yeah,
Sasuke
Naruto
was
won.
trying
There's
to
no
kill
argument.
Naruto. That's
There's no
that's a
argument. Naruto won.
that's just I mean that's just that was my impression of the first fight too. Like when they fought the ballet at the end in Naruto, I
Hmm.
was like Naruto won. Because
Yeah,
me and Aaron had this whole conversation about it, and I was like,
because he's got the headband.
All Naruto was doing was trying to stop him. And
Hmm.
he couldn't stop him, that's right. But like he gave him the fucking business. And
Yeah,
Sasuke actually attempted to kill him. And even then, after being dead and the Nine Tails bringing him back, he still kept the Nine Tails in check enough to not kill Sasuke.
yeah,
Like he had a plan and he had a promise and he kept it.
yeah.
So Naruto
But I
wins.
remember like the first time I watched that fight, I was like, "Fucking shit, what is going on?" I'm like, "Yo, they're just like beating the fuck out of each other," and then like Sasuke's third tadpole opens, and then like he starts kicking Naruto's ass, and then Naruto starts using the fucking nine tails, and Sasuke's curse starts activating, and then like he goes like the full curse transformation for the first time. I was like, yo, this is fucking crazy right now. Like this shit's wild.
It was it was
Also, that fight
interesting to
was
say the
very
least.
well. That fight's very well
Oh
animated.
yeah. They had a whole different animation style.
Mm-hmm.
It was Naruto would have still killed Sasuke if he had gone all out and decided not to match Sasuke. Yeah, I think so. But also
Yeah,
like
but he
like
didn't want
I
to kill him. Like even in the final battle, like
he still didn't
he
want to
didn't
kill
want to
him.
kill him. And if he wanted to, he could have probably ended the battle a long time ago. But Kawaki makes a good point when Naruto's fighting this chick named Delta because he's like leading her away as he's fighting her and like directing her attacks to not like cause harm to the village and shit. And Baruto's like, damn, he's losing. And Kawaki's like, no, like he's actually like winning because he can afford to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Then as soon as he decides he wants to win, he will win because he can afford to like dodge these attacks and then like direct them how he wants to and direct her where he wants her to go and then still throw his own attacks in there. So it's like kind of the same thing with him fighting Sasuke. Like he was holding back and he still beat him.
And also he had the sense to get a new arm. That's
in
common sense.
Naruto.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
common sense. That's like
Well, he had a
that's
hand. He only needed a hand. Sasuke needs a whole ass arm.
well, that's like intelligent decision making.
Yeah.
Like you need
Sasuke's like, no, I'm just gonna be badass and beat the fuck out of everybody from this point onward with one arm and a sword.
Sasuke was like, it's my atonement. Like fucking Sasuke had the worst motivations.
Yeah.
Like Sasuke had the worst motivations for the beginning of Naruto. And like him not doing stuff in Boruto.
I mean, kind of. I mean, I think that if my brother murdered my entire clan, I'd probably be a emo bitch too. Not gonna lie.
I think another thing that like brings a lot of like bad shit to like Sasuke is everyone who was a Sasuke fan at the time of Naruto. How many of those people are like good people now? I mean, I'm just saying. You fucking edgier than the sharp side of a knife.
Hell yeah, dude.
All these people that were cringy edge lords, like now they wouldn't want to be Sasuke because Sasuke's like doing the right thing in his own way and they wouldn't want to be him now.
Yeah.
Because he's not edgy anymore. Mm-hmm. He's becoming like, if you take the 10 years of abandonment of his child, like out of the equation, like he is actually like trying to do right by everyone now. And
he's basically a Goku.
Who, Sasuke?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's not ever around for his kids, but he's out saving the world.
I'd like to say I've been a Naruto fan since day one and never cared for Sasuke. I never cared for Sasuke.
I always thought Sasuke was cool. But I think the Sharingan in and of itself is cool as fuck, so I'm kind of biased.
That's fair. Acknowledging the fact that it could be that his power was cool is okay. But I vibe. His
power is cool now. Now he's got the Sharingan and the fucking Rinnegan.
Well, see, like I vibe with Naruto cool because stuff. I have like, y'all might not know this, but I have like the world's worst abandonment issues. So like I vibed with Naruto. Like I always, and this is like super shit because it's always like the main character and everyone's like, you just want to be the main character and it's not true. But I just typically, these traits are typical of the main character is abandonment issues and wanting to do right by your friends. Like those 2 points, which like are very near and dear to me, are also typically traits of the main character. Like I was a Natsu fanboy.
I mean, Natsu's pretty fucking cool though.
Yeah.
He's just
his English voice actor, which shout out to Todd Habercorn. I think he's cool, but man, that was such a weird voice to give Natsu.
Yeah.
Apparently the Kakarot game is the new canon, so if that's the case, Goku was there for his kids as long as he could be. And as much as he could be.
I mean, yeah, you were kind of with them a lot in Kakarot. But that could be just a way for them to retcon them making Goku a terrible fucking father.
I honestly think the Buu saga was the best fatherhood we got out of
Vegeta
Goku.
And Goku.
And Super was like the worst we got out of Goku. Like Super was bad. Like he didn't give a fuck. I mean, I guess, okay, like you could kind of justify this a little bit by saying that in this tournament, he knew his son was not going to die. And that was okay with him. So it was like he could let his son be in a proving ground.
Yeah.
Which is,
no,
that was the worst. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. That was awful.
I saw a side note real quick. I saw a meme track or like meme thread earlier
with the twisted T.
Yeah. Well, it was that, but then like at the end, like Cell starts blowing up and Gohan's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Sorry, son, your mom's pregnant and she wants me to get a job. I had to do something drastic."
He's like, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yes." And he goes, screams internally as man of the house. Yeah, I actually just saw that earlier. It was funny as fuck. I'm still a GT fanboy, so I'm kind of biased because I think Super was stupid. I actually didn't care for GT mostly because they made Goku a kid again. Like I'm not even gonna lie. And Trunks was lame as fuck, but I really liked cool. Pan.
I liked Pan too.
But like the Shenron, the evil
The
Shenrons,
Shenron arc I thought was cool.
that was sick as fuck.
That was sick as fuck. I thought Super 17 was pretty cool too. I liked him.
I think that was all right.
Baby was
Was
okay.
the first time around was really fucking lame.
Yeah. But when he got Vegeta, that was pretty cool. Because then he did like the golden great ape and shit. And that was kind of cool. Because they made the great apes. That's what I think a lot of people like about GT is the fact that they made their core of being a Saiyan relevant again.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Which they haven't done
They're
that.
monkeys.
They haven't done that with
Super at all.
Super at all.
The only thing that it kind of relates it to is that a Saiyan at some point in time
Was
way
a
back
god.
when was a god. And it's like just so happens that Goku is also a Saiyan.
Well, like I against your point, Map, about Super Saiyan 4 looks more like a god than Super Saiyan Blue, is the fact that in Dragon Ball Z they emphasize that a god is not a race, it is a aura. Like it's more about ki, absolute, like an absolute state of ki makes you a god. And that's why, like, I think Red, like the original god, made a lot more sense than Blue being like an ascension of a god. Like, because like Red was like, okay, this is god ki because it was like pouring off of him all the time, which like burned him out. That's why he couldn't hold the form. But like that was, I thought that was like ascension, you know, rather than like
they
I'm super
basically
strong.
like went back and like retconned it as more or less like Blue, which is dumb because Blue still drains them, but Blue is supposed to them having perfect control over the God key. And that's why it's an ascension of it. Because it's not them actually going Super Saiyan while they're Super Saiyan God. They just said that that's the easiest way for them to describe it. Like it just gives you something to go off of. But like it's supposed to be them having complete control over the God key. But they've basically went back and equated that to being like the perfection, and then God being like how Super Saiyan 3 is for them. How it's like, so it's like really strong and really fast, but it's like super draining. That's supposed to be what like God is. And then Blue is like the perfect key control. So you don't have the raw speed and strength that the God mode has, but you have perfect control over your key. But it's
So
dumb because it's still,
so you're
because
less wasteful.
plot bullshit, they still fucking drain from it. Because it has to be dramatic. They can't just have infinite power.
You got to factor something into like nerf people.
Yeah.
But I fell out. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I fell out of Dragon Ball Z. I think
Apparently, Super is actually supposed to be starting again this year.
yeah, it's
Speaking of
supposed to have
animes
like
for
a
2021.
whole other
And
thing.
I actually want to read that too. Probably when I catch up on Boruto, I actually might go start reading Super again, because I started reading it and it started getting pretty fucking cool. Moro is kind of badass, and he thraxes everybody.
My only exhaustion of Dragon Ball Z, it's the same exhaustion I had with Bleach, which is like power creep, and it's such a hard power creep. Like it's such
Yeah, Moro is like dummy strong. He's a planet eater. He like when you're around him, he's basically like constantly like eating your energy and absorbing your energy and making himself stronger while making you weaker.
That's wild.
Yeah, so he fucks up Goku and Vegeta pretty hard. And that was just where like that was just at the beginning. Like apparently and that was probably like 2 years ago I was reading that, and they're like still fighting Moro. Like let me go on Viz and see what the most recent chapter is.
You will say your favorite part of Super was when Goku told Black that he was going to kill his god body. when he found out that Black killed his family with his own face. Yeah, that was kind of sick. That arc itself was kind of sick. I did like that. The Tournament of Power, I'm kind of like, bro, what? What is this? Why? How? Why? Why? I can't use speech to text because Google is racist. I feel like there was
I don't know.
the
I don't
Tournament
know
of
what chapter
Power.
we're in.
The Tournament of Power was just like a justification to add a bunch of characters. Like they had to do
but
it
it was
somehow.
cool.
I thought
Some of the characters were cool.
So
Them
it's one
having
of
other Sans, I thought was
was
really
cool,
fucking
yeah.
cool.
So like I thought it was like the premise was lame, but how they conducted it was cool. If that makes sense. But like the premise, like I was just like, what? This is so far out of left field. Like,
I
what the fuck?
understand why they did a battle royale, because if they would have done 1v1 fights for that shit would have taken forever. But I think it would have been way better
I do too.
if they would have done 1v1, because there's a fan comic that's called Dragon Ball Multiverse, and it's really good because it's basically the same thing, except instead of it being people from other universes, it's people from different parallel universes for the Dragon Ball, like for like the people in Universe 7, basically.
It's like
so there's like
variations of Goku and
there's
stuff.
like multiple there's like multiple Gokus. Like there's one universe where like they stayed Vegito and they're like still Vegito, and then they had a kid with Bulma
Nice.
as Vegito.
I would have smashed Bulma over Chi-Chi, I'm not gonna lie.
And I think that's how they because so their Bra, because and they name her Bra. She has like Vegito's power basically, instead of just Vegeta's, and she's pretty. The Bra from that universe is strong as fuck. And then there's like there's a Super Namekian who's like, basically what happened is in their universe, Goku and Vegeta and everybody never showed up when Frieza did. So all of the Namekians on the planet fused together into one Namekian, and he became like the Super Namekian. And he's pretty fucking strong too.
Oh, kind of like the two dudes in Super.
Ginyu comes back in Multiverse, and he's in King Cold's body, and King Cold, he does some cool shit in King Cold's body, because basically where Ginyu is in the multiverse is he's like, once he steals the body, he can figure out how to use its power. So like he gets into King Cold's and like Frieza's dad, and you know how Cooler, when he like transforms, his is like a augment of the final evolution, right? Where he's got like, he gets the horns and like the fucking spikes and shit, and he gets big as fuck. He basically does that as King Cold, but then he like augments the augment, and he gets like big as fuck. He's like bigger than Broly, and he's got like 4 arms, and he's just like badass looking. And they like fight him, and he ends up like swapping, like he fights the Bra that's Vegito's daughter, and Bra whoops his fucking ass. And after she beats him, he's like about to die, and then he swaps bodies with her. And then he's trying to go swap places with Boo, because there's another Boo there, and he's trying to go take over Boo's body. And I was like, bro, again, you got Boo, this should be wild.
Goku shook a void of infinity. Like, that's wild, but sure, Naruto could kill Goku. Yes. I hate stupid comparisons that make no sense. That's fair.
Naruto could kill Goku, yes.
Whatever. That's just like saying, like, the Superman Goku comparison.
Yeah.
Like, Superman wins that 100% of the time.
Yeah.
I will actually take no, like, argument. Like, Superman wins that 100% of the time. So your Freezer's brother Rice, what do they call you? I guess you can call me Cooler. Well, that's kind of arrogant. Team 4-Star did an excellent job with Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Dude, the movies are so good. When
They
do
are.
the
I've
movies,
watched them.
the Broly movie one is fucking hilarious. And you can call him, that's my son, you can call him Princess Trunks.
Princess Trunks.
And then Broly's like obsessed with him.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what's your power level?
Pretty
Broly's like,
strong.
fucking weird.
Yeah,
And then Vegeta's like, like he's like, thinks Broly's cool as fuck. He's like, he's so fucking cool. He like doesn't do anything for like half the fight because he can't get over how fucking cool Broly is.
Or when they fight Cooler. And I can only describe it as Vegeta makes the refined noise.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good. But yeah, anime sick boys. Anime sick as fuck boys. And I'm glad that it's becoming more. Okay, it was never not acceptable to consume anime. Whoever gets told that is a fucking lie.
You know, it would actually be a fair fight between universes would be Midoriya versus Naruto. I think would be really interesting.
Wow, Vegeta, I can't believe they all got in line and kicked you in the nuts. So actually, like I watched a death battle from, Screw Attack or whatever.
Yeah.
And they did All Might versus Might Guy. And apparently Might Guy like bodies All Might just because like like feats of strength wise, there's not real comparison.
Yeah. But I feel like the way Midoriya is built and the power that he possesses would be an interesting fight between him and Naruto. Not like a death match, but like a sparring battle.
Midoriya would have to fight young Naruto. And I think that would be a pretty easy fight.
No, okay, so how about
maybe Shippuden?
How about we
like
wait till my hero's over and then have this conversation again? Because by the time my hero's over, Midoriya will be grown up. And then we can have the conversation of grown up Naruto versus grown up Midoriya. But like kid Naruto versus kid Midoriya would still be pretty good.
It'd have to be, I think Naruto with 9 tails, the 2 tails when he fought Sasuke would be even with Midoriya when he could absolutely use full cowling 20%.
Oh, I was thinking,
I think that would be
where he's at in the manga. Where he can do more than just use full cowling.
It's time to show Casey Lord of the Rings. See you guys. All right, Matt. Bye. Download Smite. Download Smite. Download Smite. Download Smite. Make sure you do.
Big facts.
But yeah, because we're always trying to get the Smite boys.
Yeah. And then we end up having too many Smite boys.
Hey, that's fine. We all break off and play ranked and see who's the best duo squad. It's gonna be me plus whoever. I guarantee. It could be you and me, Jacob.
No, I was going to say me. I just want to be included, man.
I just want to be a part, man. I think Peyton and Aaron would make a good combo.
Yeah.
And Refine actually like really slots in with damn near everybody. I feel like.
Refine and Zach.
He just needs experience.
Refine and Zach.
Yeah, because they both need experience.
Whoa.
Also, yeah, you just flashed like green. What the fuck was that?
I don't fucking know, dude.
But yeah, anime for 2021 is like shaping up to be some sick shit.
Yeah.
I'm actually super excited for this year when it comes to anime. Because everything is just rad as fuck. Like all of my modern, like my contemporary favorites are about to reach like their next thing. Especially most of them, it's gonna be some pretty big shit.
Yeah.
Like Jujutsu Kaisen is about to hit like a really big arc.
Yeah, because you read that, did you?
Yeah. Slime is about to hit a really big arc. I need to catch up on some stuff. like, fuck. I have a list somewhere, but there's a
Yeah,
whole.
I don't know why I can't find mine. Well,
I
I'm gonna
need
see if I
a.
can find it on my phone.
I need to watch. I need to catch up or finish Demon Slayer. I need to catch up on My Hero, but I wanted it to get to the point where I had like 200 chapters, like 100 chapters or something to catch up. Let me think. Oh, I wonder if oh, didn't Don Machi get another season this year?
I don't know.
Don Machi's sick. I love that show. Me and my wife binged that shit. Another one is God. What was it? The what? I'm standing on a million lives.
Mm-hmm.
100 million lives, whatever. That's sick. I love that.
Oh, okay. I found it actually. So season 5 of Attack on Titan, of course, is this year. Tomorrow, the new Black Clover arc starts. January 14th, Doctor Stone starts. January 15th, Jujutsu Kaisen starts. January 8th is Promised Neverland. January 12th is Slime. World Trigger, I haven't watched that. The quintessential, whatever. Let's get another season. ReZero. Beastars is getting a second season. Log Horizon's getting a third season.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Gintama is supposed to be another season. Seven Deadly Sins. What's the show about the like? I mean, it's right here. It's Hataraku Saibo or whatever.
I
But
don't
it's
know what
like
that
the
is.
show about like the white blood cells or whatever.
Oh,
You haven't seen
Cells
that?
at Work.
Yeah. That's getting a second season. X Arm. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Some of these are like new animes that are
Mhm.
starting. One's called Wonder Egg Priority.
That sounds kind of lame. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. March the 13th. Oh, yeah, a lot of these start like super soon.
Yeah, all this month, I think.
Yep.
I don't think anything extends into like February or anything because they all start Q1.
Mm-hmm. It's just gonna be tight.
Yeah.
Shield Hero should be getting a second season too. I don't think it starts this month actually, but it might. It might have slipped under the radar.
Mm-hmm. Just been like, damn. Or I'm wondering what's gonna come out like this summer, the spring
Yeah.
summer area of time because I just know what a lot of what's about to
Mm-hmm.
start like this month.
Yeah, I'm wondering when other new animes are gonna come.
Probably, honestly, probably not for a while. A lot of animation studios are really pushing just what they have because there's a lot of source
Mm-hmm.
material.
Man, I wish they would just hurry up and do the new season for Hunter x Hunter, bro.
The
Actually, I might go
the manga
fucking
never
read.
picked up.
I
The
might go
manga
fucking
never
read
picks
that.
up. It has not picked up.
I thought it kept going after where the anime ended.
Nah, not that I'm aware of.
Oh, that's what I heard.
If
I
it
don't know.
did, if you find out it did, let me know.
Okay.
But I don't think it did. Jacob, you dying?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Go sleep, forehead.
I'm probably about to. Call a podcast here.
I'm okay with that.
This concludes our anime debate.
This concludes episode 9 of the Rico podcast,
Yeah.
anime edition.
Yep.
I have been your host, Irie Wright,
Chico like Chico.
and we'll catch you next week.
On the flip side, which is next week. But yeah.
You flipped the week over.
Yeah.
Bye.